Welcome back users. In today's video we will do a detailed review of the Zorin OS 15.3. So we have already installed the Zorin OS 15.3 Lite version in the last video, and in this video we will do the detailed review of the Zorin OS Lite desktop, which is based on XFCE. So let us start it. On the first boot, what will happen we will now see. This is the first time the OS is booting after the installation in the last video. So this is the splash screen of the Zorin OS. It looks very subtle and impactful. This is the login screen of the Zorin OS 15.3 Lite. Let us check out. Yes, so either you can do a login to the XFCE session, or you can do a login to the Zorin OS Lite desktop. So what we will do is, first we will do login to the Zorin OS Lite desktop. After reviewing it, we will come back, log off and come back to this login screen and do login in of the XFCE session to check out the XFCE session also. But remember, Zorin OS Lite is based on XFCE only. So maybe they have got a vanilla XFCE and the Zorin OS Lite XFCE desktop version. So two logins, different logins will be available, I think. We will check this out. So let us first log into the Zorin OS desktop. The wallpaper is one of the most beautiful I have seen. So beautiful, soothing to the eyes. It calms your mind when you just watch the hills and the sky, the clouds in the wallpaper. So we are logged in to the Zorin OS Lite desktop. So by default we have got Firefox web browser. We'll open the file manager also. Okay. So the file manager is Thunar file manager of the XFCE desktop, version 1.8.12. Okay. And let us check out the versions of Firefox. Okay, so the Firefox browser is 80.0.1 64-bit edition. It is from the Ubuntu distros. That is the Ubuntu Canonical version 1 Mozilla Firefox. So we close this. Now let us check out. Okay, the software updater. It is telling me that there are some updates to be installed in the system. Total of 392.6 MB will be downloaded. So we will not install the softwares. Now let us check out what is there in the software. So Archive Manager, Firefox Browser, UX term, that is the terminal, UX terminal, Arabic language pack, LZ compression algorithm library, complete generic Linux kernel and header. So there must be some update to the Linux kernel. Yes, Linux image is there. German language pack. Okay, the header files related to Linux kernel version 5.4. So that is the old LTS kernel of the Debian Buster edition. Yes. So this should be very stable, because I remember the 5.4 was one of the best kernels I have used. It's so stable. It is also available on the Linux Mint 20.2. It's very rock solid. System tool login, some Chinese language packs updates are there. Yes, Zorin OS base is updated. Some modules for the PAM, personal assistant. Okay. Further, there are some Zorin OS base updates. So we will not install this as we are only doing a review. Now let us go to the notifications. Okay, so the DND option is available at the top. You can clear the log. So if you got lot of updates or lot of notifications collected, then in one go you can clear all the notifications. Here you can do the notification settings also. So there are three sections: general, applications, and the log. So system logs, notification about the system will be available here, the system logs. This will be the notifications from the application. So this is nothing but XFCE4 settings helper, and this is the general behavior. Like you might choose the DND, that is do not disturb, show notification, primary display, or on display with the mouse pointer. That is where your focus is there right now. Appearance, you can select the themes from here, the default position of the notifications, the theme of the notifications, the opacity. Then you can have a fully transparent notification panel also. So the notification will apply here, top right here, and they will have a transparent background because of the opacity setting to 0. Disappear after the notification will disappear after 10 seconds. So there will be animations in the notification, fade out, fade out. So slide out and fade out. Okay, there are some themes also for the notification. Good. Now I think this is the power settings. Yes, you can toggle the presentation mode. Suppose you are doing some presentation in a meeting and you select the presentation mode, then all the screen only will be showing the presentation only. All other things and the notification, other system notifications will not disturb you. System events and system sounds will also not disturb you, so you can continue with your presentation. And power manager settings are there. So this is the typical XFCE power manager. So blank after, put to sleep after, switch off, display. So this is the display power settings. Then the system power settings are there. Here you can toggle the system sleep mode, then the security, whether to lock the screen or not, and the general. So when the power button is pressed, what action to be done, when the sleep button is pressed, what action to be done, like that. And the appearance, say status notifications on or off, and system tray on or off. So if we toggle yes, the system tray comes. If it, okay, now let us check out. Okay, so this is a comprehensive audio control. So you got the media player controls here. The audio mixer is also there. So if you click on the audio mixer, that is the POW control will open up. So this is the POW control window. Here you can do settings for the playback, recording, output device, input device, and the configuration. So right now it is using analog stereo duplex. So duplex means input output both are analog stereo. Then you can have only analog stereo output or analog stereo input. If you choose duplex, both input and output will be analog stereo, and you can make it off also. So I did not go, it is very basic settings, everybody knows. Here you can do settings for the applications as well as the virtual streams. Okay, that's it. And now let us check out. So the calendar is there. Let us okay, so we cannot I think we cannot expand it and put our meetings and everything schedules inside the calendar, because in some OSs it is possible to input the alerts and meeting timings here. So this is not possible here. Okay, only you can change the year and month, that's it. Okay, now let us open the store. So this is the software store. I think this is GNOME store in XFCE desktop. I think, let us check. Okay, so Flatpak is getting on by default. That is very good. Yes, this is the GNOME store only. It is not XFCE, because normally in XFCE desktop they ship with the Synaptic package manager. That is just a Synaptic store. But here they have shipped the GNOME desktop. This is the GNOME software store in the XFCE desktop. Okay. So these are the applications already installed. Very good thing about this, they have installed the on-screen keyboard onboard. Onboard is very nice. I always use the onboard. It is my preferred on-screen keyboard. So right now there are no updates to the store. So let us click yes. So the developer tools, games, audio, video section, communication and news, productivity, add-ons. Let us check out the add-ons. Okay, so most of the codecs are installed, so you can install them if you want. So I will not go into deep, because everybody knows about the GNOME software store. It is a comprehensive software store with large number of software packages available. Ubuntu will contain thousands of software. I think it will be more, minimum 30,000 packages will be there in Ubuntu store. So I will close down the software store. Now let us check out the menu. So this is the typical Whisker menu, but they have modded it. Looks very clean and bright. So these are the sections. If you click on that any section, then it will show the applications of that section. That is the archive manager, calculator is there, catfish search is there, character selection and installation is there, clocks, file manager, font, screenshot taker is there, terminal emulator, text editor and xfburn is there. In games, Mahjong, Isle Rod, Mines, Quadriparcel, Sudoku is there. I don't play games, so I don't know about these games. You can check it out for yourself. Graphics application, the GIMP image manipulation program is there. LibreOffice Draw is there. Reto image viewer is there, and the simple scan for the printers is available. In the internet section, we got the Remima RDP client, Thunderbird mail, and the Firefox web browser is there. Multimedia, we got the Cheese selfie taker, Payroll media player, Pitvi is the video editor, Pulse audio control or the PAU control is there, xfburn is there. In Office, we got the complete LibreOffice suite along with the document viewer. And in the settings, we got the About Me section, accessibility, you can add the additional drivers, proprietary drivers. The appearance is there, Bluetooth adapters, manager, color profiles. You can import the non-free color profiles. The desktop is there, disk is there, the display manager is there, the firewall configuration is there, keyboard, language support, menu editor is there, MIME type editor, network connections, notification, onboard settings, the panel settings, power manager and the preferred applications are there. Printers, removable drives and media, screensaver is there, software updater, users and groups administration, and the Windows manager is there. Further, we have got the workspaces management, the XFCE terminal and the Zorin appearance. So we click on the Zorin appearance. Let us check out. Okay, so two types of layouts are possible. Right now, the default layout is this. If we go and click on this layout, the layout will change. and icons on desktop. Let us go. Okay, now it has changed. So what is the difference? Yes, here the icons don't have name, and when you click on this, the icons will have a name on the right side of each of the icon. This is the same as in Zorin OS Core 16, that was based on the Gnome technologies. So this is based on XFCE, but the layouts are similar. Okay, we go with the default layout again, and now you can show the different icons on desktop. So I click home, trash, mounted volumes, and the file system also. The file system will be available. Maybe I will toggle the file system off. The interface, the title bar buttons on the left or right, so we will keep with the right only. That is the default. Let us check out the themes section. In the theme section, you have got the accent colors, so you can change the accent colors. So yes, the accents have changed now. We go back to the default accent. We can have a dark mode in the night and light mode during the day, or you can have a completely dark mode. So, and then we can toggle the themes for applications, icons in the window manager here. So this is the same as it was there in the Zorin OS Core 16. It is good, nice, very subtle theming is available. It is not very heavy customizations, only light customization, which is pleasing to the eye. And here you can change the fonts for the application, window titles, and monospace from here. So I will close the Zorin appearance, and now let us go back into the settings. So what they have done is they have an app for the Zorin appearance, and also the XFCE appearance app is also there. So this is the XFCE appearance app. Earlier we had checked the Zorin OS appearance app. So both are there. Here you can toggle the Zorin OS themes. The different themes are there, like Zorin blue dark, Zorin blue light, Zorin green, Zorin gray, Zorin orange. So they are in pairs of dark and light. You can even add, I think, more styles. No, here it is not possible to add the styles. You can see addition of styles has been removed. So this is the change in the normal or the default vanilla XFCE appearance app. You can add more themes for styling, icons. You can add the fonts also. The font edition is also disabled, I think. Yes, so you cannot add anything more. They have closed the system to add more styles and icons, but whatever icons and style is there, it is more than enough, I think. So people can focus on their work instead of tinkering with the system. So that is their intention. So it is well received, and system looks very pleasing to the eye. So I will close this also. Now let us go back again in the settings. Let us check out the desktop. Okay, so they have got a host of wallpapers. I like the default wallpaper more than any other wallpaper, but we can check out the wallpapers. Yes, this is also looks good with the dark theme. Then this is also, oh, it is Georgia's. Wallpapers are very nice. They got very good selection of the wallpapers. Yes, this is also very nice one. Yes, big wave is there. The desert wallpaper is there. So in all, very decently themed XFCE desktop is offered in the Zorin OS 15.3 Lite edition. Let us check some other things. Yes, let us check out the firewall. There is no shuttering, lagging anywhere while we are making this video. So if the system does not shutter in the virtual machine, we must be assured that it will work great on the bare metal. If it shutters in the virtual machine, then definitely you are going to have problems in the bare metal, because bare metal is normally speedier than the virtual machine. So I didn't find any lag. You can also see whole video, there is no shutter or lag, there is no large opening times of any windows or applications. Now let us check out okay, the menu editor. This is the menu editor from the XFC desktop. So the XFC menu editor is there, so you can edit the menu, that is this application menu. You can edit from here which apps to show, which apps not to show on the menu. So I will close this, we go ahead. Let us check out the disk. Okay, okay, so you can benchmark the disk. So this is the GNOME disk, that's why the benchmark disk option is available. Okay, we close this. Let us check out the screensaver section. So floating XFC, the mouse will float, XFC mouse will float in the floating XFC screensaver. Pop art square, this is also good looking screensaver. And the random one, the random, nothing is happening right now. Okay, here I have seen we cannot install any more screensavers, but in the vanilla or the XFC desktop, vanilla XFC desktop, we can install more screensavers. Even we can toggle with the lock screen. Here we can only do the settings for the available lock screens, but we cannot toggle, do any additional customizations to the lock screen. Only the default settings are available. Okay, so now let us go ahead, check out some more this is the software and updates. Let us check out. So this is nothing but the software and updates app of the Ubuntu, where you can deselect the different repos. So these are the repos of the Zorin OS, plus the Ubuntu repos are there. So it is combination of Zorin and Ubuntu. And here are the options for the update. So automatically check for updates when there are security updates, when there are other updates. So what action you system will take, that is given here. Daily, display immediately, display weekly, like those kind of settings are there. This is the authentication. The keys of the repos are installed here. You can install additional drivers if you have got some additional peripherals attached, like the video card. So the system does not need any additional drivers right now. All the required drivers are installed. As the system does not have any video card, it is running on integrated Intel card, so there is no question of any additional driver requirement. I will close this down. Color profiles are there. Yes, here at least the addition of non-free color profiles is available. In other apps we have seen we cannot import the themes also, we cannot import icons also here, but here we can import the ICC color profiles. That is good. Now check language support should be available. Okay. Okay, so it is asking the language support is not completely installed, so there will be some language pack to install. I will not do because this is just a review. You can install when you do it for your laptop. Yes, this is a session and startup. So display chooser on login. So the session chooser. So it is not enabled by default. We can enable it. The logout setting automatically save session on logout. Yes or no. Prompt on logout. Shut down lock screen before sleep. Application auto start. So you can add the application here that will auto start with along with the system. Here the current session, whatever the apps are running in apps and processes running in the RAM are given, and this is the advanced setting. Launch Gnome services. Yes, why Gnome services? Because the Gnome software center is working, so they don't have any other software center like Synaptic Package Manager, but they have installed the Gnome software center. So to run the Gnome software center, we need to enable the Gnome services. And we can also toggle and launch KDE services. So if the Discover software center was there, we would have to launch the KDE services on startup. But since the devs have chosen the Gnome software center, the Gnome software Gnome services are started automatically on startup. So we close. Let us check out the workspaces. Yes, the total 4 workspaces are there, but they are not visible here right now. They should have been visible somewhere here. Let us check out. Let us add some. Okay. Yes, the workspace feature is not there by default, but you can add. So the workspace feature has come. We can move the workspace feature to here. So we will have the workspace feature here. So what is this? Okay. Now let us check out the multimedia section. So the payroll media player, Pitvi is there, Pulse PAU is there, except one for the burning of DVDs, and cheese. Okay, so there is no other application or other settings are available. So friends, I think we should now conclude that Zorin OS 15.3 Lite is a fantastic Linux distro for the regular use. It can be used by students, homemakers like the wives and grandmas. It can be used by office staff also. It is very stable based on Ubuntu, which in turn is based on the very stable Debian repos. And it looks gorgeous. It is soothing to the eyes. It is one of the fantastic Linux distros that have come up in the recent times. Do install it and enjoy. You will not forget my words. You can go for it. It will not annoy you. It will not harm you. Your data will be safe. It is completely stable distro. Thank you very much. We end our video here. Do subscribe to our channel, like, comment. Do let us know on which topics you want to see the videos. We will definitely try to make the videos on those topics. Do not forget to press the bell icon, otherwise you will miss our new videos. We upload around 1 to 2 videos every day, so keep watching and keep interacting with us. Thank you. Bye bye, see you.